Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of Pokemon news to go over. We have a new mystery gift that's just been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have a new Pokemon short film that's also just been announced, which has a really interesting poster, and then a few other bits and bobs to go over as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at the new mystery gift that has just been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It's actually a really good one for once. It was tweeted out by HDvee saying a new distribution has begun in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. It gives players 10 Carbos, so 100k worth of items, really useful for like breeding and, well, not breeding, but obviously making competitive Pokemon, all that business. Anyway, the code is more speed, so it's M0RESPEED, and it runs until March 31st at 2:59 UTC. So you got over a month to redeem this. Obviously do it today so you don't forget about it. And then we've got Joe Merrick just kind of talking about the backstory of it, saying the context, the infrequent YouTube series by the Pokemon Company in Japan of the After School Club featuring many popular Japanese influencers did an episode on EV training your Pokemon. This was a gift to help players get started. So again, this seems to be like a fortnightly mystery gift. Whenever this kind of web series takes place, they seem to be giving us a mystery gift. I mean, the last one wasn't too bad. This one is pretty good. 10 Carbos, like I say, it's 100k worth of items, and you're going to be using them for EV training your Pokemon. And speed as well is obviously a really important I guess stat in a Pokemon, especially in competitive. So yeah, really nice to get those. So if you haven't already got them, make sure to redeem those bad boys so you don't forget. But yeah, you got till the 31st of March to redeem that anyway. Moving on, let's take a look at the new Pokemon kind of mini short film that's just been announced. This is the poster of it. So it's tweeted out by HDvee saying, HDvee update, a short film is to be released by Pokemon Shanghai on February the 28th called Journey of Dreaming Together. Currently unclear if any international distribution will run. So apparently it's just in China at the moment, but it could have an international release. This is the kind of poster for it. Looks really cool. We've got like loads of different universes or just like settings or locations. We have Mewtwo on the top of this hill, and then we have a Sylveon here, we have the Lycanroc, we got Serena, we have a Psyduck here, and then we've got the Pokeball, the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Master Ball in the middle of them. We've got a Lapras over here, we've got Latios and Latias, so I think this is probably supposed to be Kanto, this is maybe Hoenn. This looks like some sort of ruin area. This could be Gen 5, I guess. We have your Veltal here as well. That could be Gen 6. We've got Pikachu here. This looks like Sky Pillar to me, but it could be also, whatchamacallit, in Diamond and Pearl. Oh my god, the top of the, you know what I mean, where Diamond and Palkia do all that stuff. We've got Charizard, then we've got this character here who seems to be holding what looks like a Game Boy, and then we have all the old kind of Game Boys and stuff here as well. We've got the Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance. We've got 3DS here, we've got the normal DS, a couple of game cartridges as well. And yeah, it says the 28th of February this is coming out. So I'm not sure what this is about. It's just a short film, so I don't know how long it's going to be. But they might talk about this on Pokemon Day, but at the same time, I guess they wouldn't if it was just in China. If it was an international release, maybe they'll talk about it. Maybe they'll announce it as an international thing on Pokemon Day, because obviously that's the day before this drops, so I could see them doing that. Maybe that's why the Japanese one is like 5 minutes longer, because maybe they'll talk about that. Maybe it's getting released in Japan as well as China, who knows. But either way, that is the new Pokemon short film that's coming out. Of course, we'll keep you guys updated if anything else does drop about it, but really cool poster. Will be interesting to see what happens here. Moving on, we've got Riddler also talking about this as well. I don't know if he posted this before like HDvee did. This was posted at 2:34 and this was posted at 6. So yeah, he actually leaked this a few hours before. I don't know how he gets all this, honestly. Like, he's obviously got some inside person at the Pokemon Company that sent him all this stuff, because he sent him like the home icons as well before that all got data mined, and now we obviously sent him this like 3.5 hours before it dropped. But anyway, we have Riddler saying all games ahead of the Nintendo Switch era assemble here. So I'm guessing that's Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it says, don't think it's exclusive to China only, we will see. So yeah, he doesn't think it's just going to be exclusive to China, but again, he doesn't know, so we'll have to wait and see. It's just going to be a short film, and it's not like it's a game or something. Obviously, Pokemon Unite at the moment is just kind of exclusive to China with all the updates and stuff that it's getting. So I don't know, maybe it's kind of something to do with that. Hopefully they announce them both internationally soon. But yeah, this was just Riddler-Ku kind of talking about it, saying, you know, don't think it's exclusive to China. We shall see. Moving on, we also have Soul Silverrod talking about this, saying, this looks really cool and beautiful. I wonder if it'll eventually be released in English too. Even for Pokemon Day would be cool. But seeing as there was only a Chinese official announcement, I'm not counting on that hashtag Pokemon. And then he goes on to say, well, I guess this potentially answers that and maybe more. So I don't know, maybe there's more than meets the eye with this poster. It's again just in China, so I don't know. Interesting nonetheless. Let's move on though. We have some anime news, which I think is quite big. So this was tweeted out by the Anime Pokemon News, but this is legit. The Pokemon animation director basically has said that Ash will return in the future. Ash will remain at 10 years old. So he's going to come back in the future. Whether that is in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime, I'm not sure. Maybe they just do Gen 9 anime with the new protagonists, and then like Gen 10 will return with Ash. But the fact that he remains at 10 years old basically just kind of cancels any idea that the two new protagonists are related to him. They're not going to be his son or his daughter or anything like that, even though there are a couple of like similarities between them. They're just, I think, two random kids. Obviously, one of them is from Kanto, and one of them, I believe, is from Paldea. But yeah, they've got no kind of link with Ash. It's just a completely different story. Ash will return, and he will remain at 10 years old. I don't know if that also means that he's just going to return in the Scarlet and Violet anime, and that's why maybe he'll just jump in like a couple of episodes or something. Who knows? But either way, he is going to be back, and he is going to be 10 years old. Moving on, we've also got Centro talking about this as well, saying, you know, Pokemon anime director mentioned that the Pokemon everyone wants to see will appear at the climax of I Aspire to be a Pokemon Master. So I don't know what Pokemon everybody wants to see. I honestly can't think of that. But either way, that Pokemon is going to appear at the climax of this kind of mini-series. And then he also mentions that we will be able to return to Ash in the future. So yeah, I don't know what that idea that is. This is what people are talking about. I guess the Pokemon that everyone wants to see refers to the one inside the rare Pokemon they showed a few days ago. That could be very, very true, because obviously, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but the male protagonist in the new series has that special Pokeball. We spoke about it not too long ago. I think it's going to be some like GS ball kind of thing. Might be like a mythical. It'd be a really cool way for them to introduce this mythical Pokemon, and that could be the Pokemon that everyone wants to see if there is a new mythical Pokemon enclosed in that special rare ball. Either way, though, that could be the Pokemon that everyone wants to see. Or it could just be, I don't know, him catching Latias, even though we've already seen a Latias in this kind of mini-series. I honestly don't know. What do you guys think this Pokemon is that everybody wants to see? I generally can't think off the top of my head. It'd be cool to see like a new mythical or something. Could be Ho-Oh, since he appeared in the first chapter. He could be the one to like close Ash's saga. Now officially Ash is the red of the anime universe. Now it's time to wait for the chapter where they go to a mountain and find Ash and they fight. But yeah, people aren't really sure what it could be, but it's going to be interesting nonetheless. So that's probably going to be on the 9th, is it 9th or 8th final episode? Either way, the final episode that this Pokemon is going to be shown. Of course, they are showing tidbits of the Generation 9 anime every Friday anyway. So tomorrow's episode, they will show more about the anime. They might show more about the Pokeball, and that we'll have to wait and see. But moving on, we also have this from HDvee. Just wanted to quickly include this in the video in case you haven't already done this. But basically, you have just over a month to make your first download of the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo on the Nintendo 3DS eShop before purchases get stopped. So of course the 3DS eShop is closing at the end of March, and as of right now the only way to get Ash Greninja with the Battle Bond ability is through the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. So if you've got your DS and you never downloaded the Sun Moon demo and you never did this, make sure to do it. You can download it now and then do it like whenever, but make sure you've downloaded it, otherwise you will not be able to legitimately obtain Ash Greninja and put it into like Pokemon Home and stuff like that. Again, we're not sure if Ash Greninja is going to be available in Pokemon Home or not, but either way, if you haven't already downloaded the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo, make sure to do it, otherwise you will not be able to get this Pokemon. And again, it's a very rare Pokemon because there's only one way to do it, and it's weird that it was in the Sun and Moon demo, but either way, make sure to do that. That is going to be everything for today's video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. leave a comment. What are your thoughts on this mystery gift? And also, what are your thoughts on this poster here as well? I'm very intrigued to see what this is all about. Hopefully, we get more information about this on Pokemon Day. And hopefully it does have an international release. You're still going to be able to watch it. It's just going to be in like a different language and stuff. Yeah, either way, very, very intrigued to see what that is. And also, what do you think this Pokemon is going to be as well? That the animator director said that everybody wants to see. But yeah, make sure to subscribe. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Of course, we're going to be streaming the Pokemon Direct on Monday, so make sure to subscribe and be around for that. But yeah, that's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.